Jake Paul and Andrew Tate sure do pack a lot of controversies. Maybe that's the reason why they have got so much attention in such a short time. Both of these fighters, with their influencer status, have created a niche both online and offline. They are everywhere, whether on YouTube, Instagram, or in the ring. I can't wrap my head around this clash. Going toe-to-toe in the ring, who's going to bite the dust? Well, let's take a deeper look at these men and see who is going to rise to the top. Let's begin. No, wait. Take a minute to subscribe to us and show us some love. Now, let's begin. Logan Paul flat out said that Andrew Tate would not dare to fight Jake Paul or even him. The Paul brothers are very angry about the false claims made by Andrew Tate of Logan Paul taking steroids, and he was very confrontational about it. Here's what he said. Andrew Tate will not fight Jake and Andrew Tate will not fight myself. It would be so silly, and if he does, it would be a money play. He's gonna get his ass kicked, and that top G facade will finally be revealed as bullshit. But it is the fight that everyone wants to see. I'm curious to see if he's gonna step up. Let's not forget the man's oldish. He would risk that because he can make a lot of money. Your hero is a fucking fraud. Let's heat up, let's make something happen. I've laid out multiple offers for this dude. Jake has fucking met with this guy. Let's see action. One of us talks a fucking lot and the other one does some shit. I want to see action. Pen to paper, sign the fucking contract and fight. No more bullshit. There is no doubt that Logan Paul hates Andrew Tate. He stresses Jake Paul to take the fight for him and also to give the fans what they want to see. Everybody wants to see Jake Paul knock out Andrew Tate, but do you think it can happen? It might seem like an easy job, but it's not as easy as it sounds, as Andrew does have a past as a professional kickboxer, and the Paul brothers might be underestimating their next rival. Jake Joseph Paul, who's also known as the Problem Child, is an American social media personality and professional boxer. Born back in 1997 on the 17th of January in Cleveland, Ohio. He grew up in Westlake, but like his brother Logan Paul, he is also once the most prominent social media personality on the internet. Before being the champion that he is, rose to fame in 2013 as a result of posting videos on the Vine. She already had more than 5.3 million followers by 2014, and that is when he launched his YouTube channel where he is known for his controversial pranks and hip-hop music. 2017 was the year when he got into the music industry, releasing a single titled It's Everyday Bro, but that was just to begin. He began releasing several singles ever since. But it was not until 2018 he began his amateur boxing career, and the same day his brother Logan Paul headlined a match against British YouTuber Bolaji Olatunji, better known as KSI. He has even fought KSI's brother and defeated him in the 5th round by a technical knockout. That was the beginning. That was when he moved up the ladder a little and started his professional career with his first boxing match against yet another YouTuber, Gibbs. He ultimately won the fight again through technical knockout. Even though his boxing career was short, it was also sweet, and he faced off against professional basketball player Nate Robinson and the former UFC fighter Ben Askren. He went to fight against the twice UFC welterweight champion Tyron Woodley. He has won 4 fights by knockout and 1 by the decision. He has never lost a match in all of his 5 fights to date. Emery Andrew Tate III is a British-American kickboxer and an online personality. His mother is British and his father is from America. He was born on the 14th of December 1986 in Washington, D.C., later moving to England at the age of 4. His mother enrolled him in self-defense classes at a very young age. That is when his skills began to sharpen. Before all of that, he had a regular job selling television advertising, but that was not something that he wanted to do, and so it was in 2005 when he began practicing boxing and martial arts. He won the International Sports Karate Association for Contact Cruiserweight Championship, which was held in Derby, England, and it earned him the #1 rank at his weight in all of Europe. Before winning his first belt and title at the ISKA Championship, he had already won 17 fights from the 19 matches that he played. By 2013, he won his second world title from the ISKA World Championship in 2 different weight divisions. With a portfolio like that, he made a name for himself in the animation course, and he competed in both heavyweight and lightweight championships in his martial arts and kickboxing career. He has a total of 87 matches, from which he has 9 losses and 78 wins. He's one of the most controversial influencers there, and he has always expressed his desire to fight a fellow YouTube influencer, Jake Paul. But much like KSI, Andrew has been focused more on social media influencing, which is similar to Jake's money moves right now, but Andrew has become much of a negative personality. This has made him an internet personality who is notorious for his misogynistic views on topics such as sexual assault, relationships, and women's rights. This has earned him yet another title called the King of Toxic Masculinity. With both of these fighters and their statistics are given, let's see which one out of the two of them is going to bite the dust and which one is going to emerge victorious. For this, we have to look at their skills, physique, and improvisation. Now, as I've said before, Jake Paul only has 5 fights under his name, while Andrew has about 90 fights under his name, which gives him more experience and makes him the one who has the upper hand between the two. Even though Andrew has expressed the desire to fight the professional boxer, Jake isn't going to decline this offer, as he is going to get put further into the level if he manages to defeat Andrew, who has much more fights and experience in the sport. But why not Logan? On the other hand, it seems like Andrew is trying to capitalize on Jake's grip on the social media personality to make himself more famous. Don't mind me saying, but it seems like he is being a bit more of a hypocrite given his nickname of toxic masculinity, and then taking on someone who only has 5 fights to his name when he's 87. That is 82 fights more, and the margins are way above. If Jake loses, at least he tried, but if Andrew bites the dust, then he should stick to influencing. But from the statistics, it seems like Andrew is going to win, as he has a lot more knowledge in both kickboxing and martial arts. That does not mean that Jake is going to inevitably lose. Jake is a great fighter. Now, if we look at them on the basis of their skills, it's no doubt that Andrew is going to have some more advantage based on his wider range of skill sets, from martial arts to kickboxing. Jake Paul isn't a raw fighter either, so it seems like Andrew has the upper hand when it comes to skills. But since both of these fighters are more into influencing and building their fan base and becoming an internet personalities, these days we never know. We will take Paul. He is 6 foot 1 inch tall and weighs about 190 to 200 pounds. This is very similar to Andrew Tate, as he stands 6'1" inches in height and weighs 198 pounds. There is not much difference in both of the fighters regarding their physique, so it seems like there won't be any kind of advantage, as they both have a lean and muscular build. It's going to be pretty even when it comes to their physique. But one thing is for sure, both of these fighters are very well trained and groomed in their respective fields, and even though they do release a lot of training videos, which is very similar to how KSI marketed their fight, there could be a lot of improvisation going on, and both of these fighters are likely to bring a lot of surprising moves, making the fight more exciting. Andrew does have a vast amount of knowledge from several fighting styles, and so it might seem like he has more moves and strategies to defeat Jake. Pair that up with years of experience and a lot of trophies to back them up, Andrew might have the upper hand. Do you think that Jake Paul is going to take his first loss against Andrew Tate? He has a record of 0 losses, and there is a high chance that it may break if they go against each other on the ring. But we never know. Well, what do you think?